Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with HR Analytics. It's the fifth subsection of Unit 3. So let's begin. In the parlance of business, the data related to business and its analysis for decision making is what is known as business analytics. Business analytics is about analysis. Thus, it is bound to associate with the various formula, calculations, scientific methods, and statistical techniques for analysis and thus the decision making. Business analysis has been part of operation research, economics, finance, and marketing. But the business analysis in HR is the recent origin that is gaining attention at a great pace. And with the introduction of data analytics, organizational decision making witnessed quite several changes. From operational decision to business and strategic decision, all have now become more predictive. And thus, the entire decision making process has become holistic, predictive decision making process. It is predictive in the sense that it is capable of predicting the outcome of a decision before its implementation. Ultimately, such an employee would be a liability to an organization than a valuable asset. So, next is development of HR analytics. We are all aware that the recent HR decision making is more data driven and based on the calculation made on previous or current data. The growth and development of HR analytics have been because of the changing nature of HR decision making. With the predictive perspective of HR decision making, the decision process has now become futuristic and predictive. Therefore, HR decision making has become more holistic, integrated, scientific, and strategic. Bhattacharya, in his book on HR analytics, discussed the various phases of development of HR analytics. He stated that in the beginning phase of HR analytics, the data-driven HR decision making is more descriptive, where HR managers understand the metrics and the complexities of the HR function and thus gradually broaden the scope of HR decision making. Okay, so here one pyramidal figure is here. It's a phases of development of HR analytics. The first phase is descriptive analytics, help in understanding the present situation for improving the future decision. And the second phase is correlation analytics. It helps in understanding the relationship between the variable, not causations. And the last phase, that is third phase, is futuristic or predictive analytics, largely used for predictive HR decision causation to get deeper insights so as to improve decision for better decisional outcomes. Okay, this is the phase of development of HR analytics. You just go through this pyramidal figure. And the significance of human resource analytics. HR analytics helps an organization to gather various scientific facts and figures that help in the HR decision making process. The HR analytics initiates with the identification of critical areas of HR, stressing strategies and long term issues that may affect sustainability. At the next step, available knowledge and competencies held by the organization are assessed. Before proceeding to the next step, deviation are identified. This can be done with the analysis of the organizational data. To carry out operational effectively and easily, HR manager usually starts with the descriptive analysis where he or she uses the currently available data or metrics to understand the status of the HR function. Thereafter, statistical and research techniques are employed for analysis of decision outcome. Finally, the HR managers introduce HR analytics in decision making to assess its influence on business outcome and consistency with the organizational strategies. Okay, and despite the introduction of technology in day-to-day operation of business entities, HR analytics and predictive decision making is still in a nascent stage and require more acceptance by the HR managers. Though the organization are making a huge outlay in HR analytics based on decision making, many HR managers are still apprehensive about its success and fail to align their HR decision with the strategic insight of the business. They are still accustomed to an intuitive decision making process that has a poor success rate. Though the concept is new and emerging, it is expected to bring breakthrough in HR decision making. Okay, so next one is fourth industrial revolution and HRM. The change and uncertainty is part of the normal course of business. So to survive and grow in such an environment, an organization need to transform it from time to time to match the changes. So industries have already witnessed the three industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution introduced machinery, steam power to run factories and mass production of goods in the mid 18th and 19th century. The second industrial revolution advanced the production process with new invention and technologies such as steel mills, electric lights and diesel engine, etc. The digital environment brought by the third industrial revolution, that is from the 19th century, with the mainframe computers, semiconductors, the internet, personal computers, the high level concept that is gradually becoming part of our normal daily life, that is about robotic, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, IoT, 3D printing and driverless cars are part of the fourth industrial revolution. So every change, be it small and big, influence the business to great extent. A drastic change in the industry with the introduction of new technology and complete paradigm shift poses various threat along the benefit to the business. The fourth industrial revolution has introduced the concept of robotic, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, Internet of Things, that is IoT, and 3D printing and driverless vehicle, etc., into our daily life and the business processing. The sci-fi film make like experience is now a part of our daily life. The use of robot to operate business operations has significantly saved the operating cost and has increased the productivity. So areas where business robot are used to marketing, inventory, industrial manufacturing, entertainment, telecommunication, etc. The introduction of fourth industrial revolution has revolutionized the HR functions. Now the HR managers are more inclined towards saving the cost of human resource by introducing robotic and technology to perform the functions that were earlier performed by the human beings. So, automation of jobs, employing robots or automatic machines in the office is now major concerns for HR managers. A white paper titled HR 4.0, Shaping People's Strategies in the Fourth Industrial Revolution, published in 2019 by the World Economic Forum, examines the key role of HR in defining the work and the workforce in the fourth industrial revolution. The excerpt of this paper is given below. So you just go, the box 1 is there, that is HR 4.0. In this, to develop a new leadership capabilities for the fourth industrial revolution, HR managers need to become a cultural ambassadors to create, develop and embed the culture and become digital HR lead. And the integration of technology in the workforce can be effectively managed by heading the work of reinvention and reskilling and being head of relevance and purpose. And third one is the HR manager should work towards enhancing employee experience by becoming a specialist in dealing talent of employees and employing board monitor to analyze the talent. And fourth one is the learning culture at the organization must be flexible and personalized. Such a culture can be maintained by the chief learning officer, that is CLO. And to value the human capital of an organization, metrics need to be established where the HR manager must be head of insight and HR data scientist can be employed in an organization. And the sixth one is the organization must be characterized by its diversity and inclusion. An officer dealing with such a issue can bring a substantial change in the system. Okay, so this is about HR 4.0, that is industrial revolution, fourth industrial revolution and HR. Okay, so this is about today's session. If you have any doubt, you can contact our contact number also, or you can pinpoint the comment box also. Okay, thank you so much.